What is up, guys? Jason here from Garden State Koi, and today we're going to be going through some fall tentings, the do's and don'ts, and how Garden State Koi tents their ponds for the fall season. So we got our net over here. We shook out all the leaves. We're getting it ready so we could just drape it right across over the top. Here's where our stakes are gonna go. Gary's hammering in that one over there. This one's gonna go in right here, straight across with the rope. So we got our line taut across, and now we're gonna be taking our net. We're gonna be covering both waterfalls. This one might be a little trickier, but we're gonna cover it as high as we possibly can and have the water flow right through it so that it catches any leaves that hits the upper section of the pond, drops it in the net, and the customer can scoop those out periodically if any fall. So we got our net over, we got our corners down, being held by rocks currently. We're gonna be taking stakes and grommets, putting them along the edges and nailing them down so it's nice and secure and the net is nice and taut. Yeah, so we're gonna start hammering in the grommets and stakes all along this side. When you're doing the tenting, you wanna make sure you leave access to the skimmer, which is right there, that fake rock, so the customer throughout can still clean that out, no problem. Alrighty, so we're all set with our netting here. We got it all grommeted into the ground all the way around. We use some rocks in some spot and grommets and stakes in the other, but we got it going all the way up to the waterfall. The waterfall is going right through to catch any leaves because we were a little short on the netting. So we're gonna have the leaves drop right through and then they'll be caught in that net so they don't go right down the stream. So that's all set for pond number 1 of the day. We got 2 more to go. They're gonna be smaller type ponds. So we're gonna show you how we do our tenting with the PVC poles going over the top this time. So you get the whole variety of from the largest to the smallest today. Here we are at job number 2. We're gonna go ahead and trim these lilies, take out the dying water hyacinth. There's a little more over here. And the customer left out all the stuff that we're gonna need. So we're gonna go ahead and start assembling that PVC after we get in there with the waders and take all those lilies out. Alrighty, so I just removed all the plants. Gary's got the PVC going across on where we're gonna be putting the netting. We're gonna go ahead and hammer in some of that rebar right there and make a nice dome over the top of this pond. So now I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie this intersection right here to make it nice and secure so any wind or anything or any debris that gets on the net is not gonna slip side to side. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the net. We got it lined up over there. After I zip tie that, we're gonna slide that right over the top and secure it with those pins and grommets that we saw in the beginning of this video. So some other things you want to keep in mind while you're tenting your pond, always be conscious on where the liner is. You don't want to be busting the stake right through there. So just visualize your pond, see where the liner is, and just make sure those stakes aren't going right through it. And areas where you might be a little secure, just use a rock to hold the liner there, because you don't want to puncture that, because then that's going to create a lot more problems for you. And then also just always make sure you have access for your skimmer. You don't want to tent over that because you're just going to make your life a lot harder when you go to try to empty that out. So this pond is all set, number 2 for the day. We got the PVC going. We're gonna be doing a smaller pond next. So we're going big, medium to small today. So we're making a quick stop on our tenting route to drop off this display sign. This is a feature at the Sussex County Fairgrounds that we built a few years ago to showcase some of our work and attract new customers coming to the fair or any type of events we have here. So let's check it out. Here's our sign right here. Screenshot the scan to our website, also linked in the description down below. If you guys are enjoying this video so far today, make sure you go drop a like down below and comment what you're thinking of our tenting and if you're going to use any of these tips and tricks when you do your own this year. Here we are at tenting number 3. We're going to be putting PVC across similar to the last one. This one is much smaller, as you can see. We're going to clean out his skimmer basket. It was totally clogged up, making a weird noise in the pump, so we just went ahead and fixed that for him. So we're going to get the PVC going, net over the waterfall, and it'll be nice and secure, no more leaks. The customer has these, this tent stake net cover, so we're going to go ahead and take that and put it right over the top. We went ahead and trimmed some of these lower branches on the cedar tree for him. So we're going ahead and getting our PVC across. We already got that one in right there across. And Gary's over here. He's making sure he's not busting through any water lines or liner when he hammers that stake into the ground. We got our PVC across. Gary's going ahead and zip tying this. Make sure it's nice and secure. Just like that, we got our tent all set up, directly going up over the biofalls over here, all the way across, rebarred in. The customer wanted us to use rocks for around the edges, so we just twist the net up in the rock and secure it nice and firm. Make sure it's not going to get pulled into the water at all. So that concludes our tenting vlog for today. You saw from the largest to the smallest how we do things, the different ways that we do for different customers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you follow Garden State Koi on Instagram, and if you want to see more of me, my personal day-to-day stuff, you can follow me at BE the Koi Guy. The link is also down in the description. Peace.